Hi everyone. I created this video specifically to talk about heartbreak, romantic heartbreak, heartbreak with your family, heartbreak with your friends. I for sure know I've had my fair share of heartbreaks, and also I've probably dealt a few. So I think at some point in life we all have experienced this. And if by God's grace you haven't, then you're very lucky. However, for me, I've realized that in my experience with heartbreak, it's a transformative process. It's a process that is your higher self calling you towards yourself. So this is an experience you have to go through to just pull you towards yourself. And what I've also realized from any relationship or heartbreak that I'm in is that it for sure brings me back to myself and to remind me that yes, when things are calling you to change who you are and you're unwilling to do that, then you make a choice. And if you make a choice for yourself, then you know you're on the right path. Because in my opinion, love never makes you change. It endures and it encourages and it inspires, but it never makes you change who you are. So heartbreak can be a very blessing thing. And if you're going through it and you can always keep that in perspective, then you will for sure come out on the other end just fine. So now I'm going to read to you a poem I wrote about heartbreak, and at first glance it sounds very sad, but for me I see it as a symbolism of rebirth, and I hope you guys enjoy. I really enjoy reading my poems to you guys, so I hope you enjoy. So without further ado, let me get started here. The poem is called The Last Breath. The last breath. Which contract did we write? Who failed to sign the dotted lines? It was my blood that dripped from the pages, and when it was torn, I gathered the pieces. On my knees, I crawled to pull them together, and when I fell, it all slipped away. And when I let go, you stomped on my face. And when it healed, I smiled once again. And when I turned, you took out your knife. With one move, you slashed through my heart. When I clutched my chest, you kicked in my knees. Then I got up and stretched out my arms. And when they laughed, wondering why I could not hate, you used me as bait, as an object of no substance. You left me with one breath. And when you were ready to sign, I gave you a pen. And when your blood dripped, I covered your wound. And when the contract was signed, I put it in a safe. And when you crawled on your knees, I gave you a chair. And when you hung on, I held your hand. And then my one breath was gone. That's all I've got for you guys for today. I hope you enjoy that. Until next time, be blessed and be safe. Wishing you all wishes and a happy Valentine's Day. God bless you. Melissa.